Hey up everybody, how the devil are we all doing? It's the Nacho Gobbler, and today I've got another top 5 camp locations for you. Right then, so our first location is just up from the Charleston train station. Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful, and that's exactly what she said. Anyway, what we've got here is a nice pre-existing shack, and behind it you can see the Gorge River Bridge. Just an heads up, we are going to be visiting there later, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Nope, it's going to be an absolute mission to get to where we need to be, followed by a lot of aching of the balls, but we'll get to that in a bit. Now this shack looks absolutely awful from every single angle, which is perfect for immersive builds. I mean, you don't even actually have to add anything to this if you didn't want to. It already looks like a festering pile of shit, and that's exactly the look that I like to go for. And my camps also look pretty terrible too. Here's the interior. Again, just as crap as the outside. Absolutely fantastic. And we also get a nice little bed as well, which is covered in at least 7 different STDs. Beautiful. One thing that is actually quite nice about this location though is the view. I mean, yes, there is quite a lot of power lines blocking said view, but the thought's there, isn't it? Location pain in the arse is just near the Gorge River Bridge. Well, it's actually underneath it. And let me tell you guys, if your masochism levels aren't maxed out, this is not the spot for you. Now, obviously, as you can see, we are underneath the bridge on the lattice work, and yes, you can put your camp down here, but you need at least alley law levels of parkour skills to get up here. You can drop down from the bridge, or you can just use a jetpack to blast yourself up here. Either way, trying to build in this location is going to feel like repeated blows to your nether region by a size 11 work boot, and trust me, I know how that feels. Friday nights used to get pretty weird. Now, you can build quite high up into the lattice work of this bridge, but in my opinion, you want to be building lower to the base of the bridge so you can put down a foundation in the terrain. And that way, you can actually build floors, because for some reason, you can't put floors down without a foundation. There probably is a way, but I'm thick as fuck and I don't know how to do it, so we'll just gloss over that. Another little trick that's handy to know here is how to build floating stairs using the catwalks. Now, I'm not going to go over it in this video. There is videos out there that tell you how to do it, but that can make you have literally a floating camp, which looks a lot better than the one stair wonders supported by nothing that you see dotted around the wasteland. I'm only joking, you do you guys. All in all, a really difficult spot to build in, but I reckon with a bit of perseverance you'd be able to get a really nice looking camp here. You probably also have several strokes, but at least your virtual home would look on point. Location 3, we are in the worst region on the entire map, and that is of course the Cranberry Bog. Absolutely lovely. But despite being the most terrible region ever created in a Fallout game, we do have this cool structure here. It's like a little fortress. How do I know it's a fortress? Well, it's because it's got a B&Q front door strapped to it. And for my non-British viewers, B&Q is the equivalent of Home Depot. I think that's what it's called anyway. As well as the little My First Fortress, you've got this monorail that you can build in, which has some really mad angles in it. But if you have vertigo or some other related illness that's similar to that, I'd advise not even stepping foot in here. Now, being the Cranberry Bog, enemies do spawn here. I've seen super mutants, but this time we've got these friendly little settlers here that are absolutely useless at shooting anything. However, they have mastered teleportation, so this may even be a Jedi enclave. I don't know. I don't even think Jedi can teleport, but you catch my drift. Location 4, we are near Sal's Grinders. Simply lovely. Now, this is another one that's going to take a little bit of imagination, but we do have some pretty cool pre-existing structures here, along with a magnitude of threatening messages and placards, you know, just to brighten the place up a little bit. I personally like this little structure in the middle here. Throw down some foundations coupled with some junk walls, and you've got yourself a nice little thing. I don't know. Honestly, in terms of camp building, I think the Ash Heap's overlooked, and for very good reason, don't get me wrong, but there is some little spots like this that you think, yeah, I could put a camp down here, then instantly regret it. Last but not least, we have location number 5 year roadmap, and what we've got ourselves here is a toilet block in the White Springs grounds. In times gone by, this would have been a place where rich people take a shit and snort copious amounts of cocaine. Now you get to live here. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? The inside of it is pretty small. You're not going to be able to do much in here other than shove down a generator or a vendor. But if you walk past that, you know, and you take a look at the roof, I mean, it's hard to do that considering I've not videoed it, but just take my word for it. It is ridiculously flat, and I mean seriously flat. This whole toilet block could be a good foundation to build on top of. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Sometimes you can polish a turd. Anyhow, guys, that is it from me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button to let me know that I've done an half-decent job, and if you want to see more weekly Fallout 76 content, hit that subscribe button too. Oh, I almost forgot, click that bell button as well. I believe that it notifies you that I've uploaded a video, so you know to stay clear of YouTube for the next hour or two. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun.